So it's the episode right after the January window. We are in February now. We're gonna kickstart this episode with a huge clash in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We are currently 3-2 down. The last time we were on camera, we did have um a bit of a breakdown when it came to the squad and how they were performing. I was just so livid in that last episode. We did manage to pull victories together, but it was just the manner we did it in. Yeah, in terms of this episode specifically, we are going to be playing against Crew Alexander in the FA Cup fourth round, and then we have Middlesbrough away from home to cap off this episode. So now this is the squad that we are left with for the rest of the season. Yeah, we haven't got much depth in the midfield area, but like I said, we have players that could be rotated into that central midfield area, and we're probably going to promote a few youth players here and there, and if they do develop well towards the end of the season, they may feature. The fact that Seung Ho is back pretty soon, I think it was a good decision to not make a panic buy in January. Because essentially, we do want to go into the summer as a promoted side, so we don't want to make any signings that isn't ready for Premier League football. Yeah, I don't want to make a championship level signing and then try to grow them into a Premier League player and they're just not ready by the time the season starts. In terms of the top assisters in this squad, Stansfield, the striker, he's actually doing really well with the link up. He's on a 7.97 in the campaign. 34 goal involvements and 32 appearances. I feel like rotating with youth players even more in the FA Cup will definitely be beneficial. But for now, we're going to go with a strong squad in the Carabao Cup as we are at the latter stages. Hansen, he's been playing well off the right hand side, but it's difficult. It's really difficult to get him involved, especially if we're not the superior side. If we don't have most of the ball, Hansen's just isolated. I don't think Levitt can handle this sort of intensity. We definitely miss Sung Ho. Guys, it's been a couple days since the last upload. I'd like to thank you guys for the support shown for the series. I know there's stop-start breaks. But guys, I'm always going to keep coming back, keep trying to put the content out. Just know, I may get busy in the background, but I've not forgotten the task that we have at hand. So continue to smash that like button, continue to hit the notification bell if you are new, just so you're notified when I upload again, because the uploads, they're going to keep coming, even if we do take breaks here and there. But yeah, the last time we played against Brentford, it was really frustrating. Jonathan David, he did deliver 2 goals for Brentford in that last game. I have nothing as well, so keeping an eye on him is a priority right now. Guys, I'm all over the place. Brentford, they're not allowing us to complete passes. They're popping us right now. Nunez. Prados. Yarmouk. Oh no, David, 1-0. Oh, like the thing is, we're trying to get as close as possible to the ball. Like we definitely. I'm no word of a lie. I just think Brentford, they've upped the ante even more. Maybe this might be a wake-up call, but we're trailing right now. It's 4-2. I'm not gonna give up. Come on, man. We need to do something about this. There go Hansen. Oh, nice overlap and run. Laird. Oh, I thought Vega was gonna be available. That is a mad one. I'm going to assume that he took a shot just then. Trying to get players to run into space is a bit of a myth right now, because Brentford are really organised. Handball ref. Come on, Vega, to get us back in the game. Come on, Vega, up and over. 1-1. Up and over 1. The Mexican, he's got good accuracy. We need to take our chances more from free kicks. It's 1-1. Brentford, yeah, we're breathing down your necks, guys. We're breathing down your necks. Don't get too comfortable. There's nothing to celebrate about. We've been trailing throughout the time. There's not been any point that we've taken the lead. Let's go, Jay Stansfield. Stan, have a free kick for us. It should be. It isn't. What is this? Norgard just received a yellow card for his poor challenge. Ball over the top. There we go. Stansfield. Oh, I thought the keeper was gonna actually attack the ball over the top. Provido, he anticipated the dink over his head. Stansfield into Cochrane. Oh, Vega. Oh, I was gonna lay that off into Leonard. Hansen. No, too far out the box. Oh, just too much on it, man. Just too much. We are doing well in possession. Like, we're trying our best to make runs in behind. Players are actually being positive. I know there was a recent update as well. I don't know if the gameplay's been improved by that, but so far everything feels a bit more smoother. more responsive. Yarmouk. All them ball rolls, man. Scary. I don't want to. I don't want to knock a player over. I think we need more link up. Vega. Stansfield. Handball. Stansfield still has it. Vega. Stansfield. Back into Vega. Vega. Oh, we tried to poke it. We tried to poke it into the opposite corner. We were so close to walking it in. Come on. Mario Garcia. Gustavo Nunez. David. Oh no, we stepped up. Yarmouk, sorry, I was going to call him Yarmolenko. He does turn easy on the edge of the box. Like, nobody closed him down. That's my problem. Nobody closed him down. And if we did try to close him down with someone, they got taken out of the game with just that one turn. Yeah, I think Brentford, no matter how many times we pull this back, Brentford are going to find a way to persevere. Let's another look at this finish on the edge of the box. Which skills actually came across? What was Owata doing there? He looked like he wanted to press them backed off. Okay, so we're going to be playing Jude Walsh as a central midfielder right next to Leonard. I think Levitt, he's just not got the legs at the minute. Since Young Ho's been out, we've been heavily relying on him, and he's not been able to perform. Oh, see, this is what I mean. How does nobody track the fact that Jonathan David's free? And Montez is literally right next to him. All he has to do is look left and see the man is free. Walsh. Oh, what a ball in the gap. But why did he stop the ball? That's the problem. That's the problem. Just keep the ball going and run onto it. He had the pace to beat both of those defenders. Come on. Over the top. I was expecting something more central. Vega. Stansfield. Stansfield. No shots. No shots on target in this episode, in the second half. Leonard. Into Hansen. Come on, guys. All this possession, it needs to count for something. They've got a brick wall right in front of us. That's what it is. It's like a concrete wall we just can't get past. I'm trying to do interchanges, get players to move about so we can maybe find a little compartment we can slip the ball into, but it's just really difficult out there. Hanson's just not that guy at the moment. He's tired. Hasn't got pace. Ball played in. Vega. Volley that. Take that down and volley it. It's rather disappointing, guys. Rather disappointing. I think it's safe to say we're out. I'm realistic. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do in the next 3 minutes to salvage this. Oh my God, that is mad. That is just mad, Peacock Farrell. That is just mad. It's a good strike by Jonathan David, but Peacock Farrell, bro, that is just mad. Like, he got a hand to it. It was hit with power, but it's just mad to think that he's just allowed that to go through his hands. Like, I've seen him stop so many other opportunities that he just shouldn't be stopping. And that there is just... It just sums up our semi-final cup tie. Let's just say that. And the thing is, I could have felt hard done by. First half, we felt like we were in control. They somehow regained control. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. We went into this tie knowing that we weren't the favourites. Most of the competition, we were underdogs. Yeah, the semi-finals is as far as we're going to go with the Carabao Cup. It's better than last season, and we played tougher opposition. We played better football as well throughout the cup competition. We did ride our luck a bit with the penalty shootouts as well, though, but it is what it is. 53% possession to 47. We're better on the ball compared to the last episode. I would say that's an improvement. 1.8 XG to 1.7. And I'm assuming Jonathan David got man of the match, but Alexis Vega, he didn't put a foot wrong, in my personal opinion. On the left-hand side, he was creating a lot of opportunities for us. Owata played really well. Montez, he had a bit of a dodgy scenario, dodgy situation for a couple of the goals, but overall he did get himself in the way, winning his aerial duels. Unfortunately, we're not involved in the final setup of the Carabao Cup final. It's going to be Chelsea and Brentford. Like I said in the menu, we made it as far as possible. So yeah, there's quite a few sides left in the competition, especially the Premier League ones. So when it comes to the FA Cup, we're going to be playing against Crew Alexander away from home coming up next. Got a few more inboxes. So Bielik feels like he can do a good job at replacing Seung Ho. I feel like moving Bielik into the CDM role, Awata into the box-to-box role. It might do us some good balance-wise. So Craig Alexander, they set up with a 5-3-2 formation, lo and behold. In their last 4 games, they've lost 1, won 3. So their form is actually quite decent. I would say that defeat might affect their momentum going into this one. They use kick and rush as their tactical setup. So yeah, we've made a few rotational changes to the starting 11. So as you guys can see, Patterson, he's back in the squad. Bielik, he's moved up into the number 6 role. We've got Awata next to him. Hall's gonna start over Leonard. Jude Walsh is playing off the right hand side. We still have the lethal 2 up front, Stansfield and Vega. Are we able to achieve our board's objectives this season? Domestically, we've been doing quite well. We're in a good position to gain automatic promotion, and we're still in the FA Cup. The next round after this will be the 5th round. I think after that will be the 6th round, which is considered the quarterfinals. It's probably a few more ties until we achieve that target, but yeah, let's focus on the task at hand. Craig Alexander, we don't want to underestimate them. Be the side that takes the chances and tries to put the game to bed early on. Come on, Vega. Vega, he's still on the ball. Stansfield, that actually clips the bar. It goes over the bar afterwards, but it's a good start to the game. They didn't even try to press him. Just pick out passes, turn, dictate the tempo before the game starts becoming hectic. Ball played in behind. Oh, he's clipped the post. Bogle was saved by the upright. Quite lucky there. Oh, well done. Put a foot in there. Last ditch challenge. Steele. Done. Hall doing his defensive duties early on in the game. On Walsh, we're going to turn. Jude. It's on the ball. We're going to play it centrally. Awata. Long shot. Acres of space. Booth makes the save. Come on, Vega. We aim for Awata, who's just completely dropped out of the box. Bielik. I'm going to spread play to the right. The ball just hangs in the air for too long. That's why switches of play just doesn't come out the way it's supposed to. Vega, he sends the play the opposite way. Shot saved and is falling into the path of Stansfield. Just complaining about a ball across the field. We've gone and created a goal scoring opportunity. Vega's done well there to actually get past the defender. The finish was a bit iffy, but we had luck on our side with the rebound. Stansfield, a real poacher, just showcasing his ability to anticipate the spilled ball in the box. But I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about with spread and play. Like, the ball just hangs in the air for long. Even when you're throwing the ball out of the keeper, it just hangs. So I'm just going to keep my finger off the sprint button. Like, touches are just so heavy when you try to accelerate. First time into space, you crack the post with George Hall. Didn't know he had a shot on him. Hall returns it to Montez. Montez into Vega. Vega, 2-0. 2-0. This FA Cup tie should be a landslide now. Like, Craig Alexander, they've not offered much on the ball. And off the ball, they're not marking Vega. They're not getting tight to him. He's allowed to turn. They're allowing him to breathe. And it's just something you can't do with the Mexican. So the Mexican's assisted by his international teammate. Hall, left foot strike. Tried to bend it around the defender. Find the corner as well. There we go. Stansfield. Vega. Vega. Get the shot off. Booth again. Tested. He actually stretches out. Gets a left hand to it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Football's getting saucier. Football's getting saucier. Hall. What is that, Hall? I was expecting him to go with his left foot. My man stood in one spot and went with his right. Hall, you just don't want to get on the score sheet. He's played really well in this game. Stansfield into Walsh. Walsh. Right foot strike. Denied by the keeper. The shot is blocked on the rebound. Come on, Awata. First touch was too heavy on the edge. Seemed to have been the best thing for the player's mentality. Vega, it's a simple drill ball across the pitch. That's what I mean, like his movement. Like he will go missing for maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes. But maybe that's just to evaluate the space, because what he did just there, he just peeled off in acres of space. Simple finish in the end. Oh, Craig Alexander now burst into the box. They breach the penalty area. Peacock Farrell steps up with another save. Yeah, it's a must we keep a clean sheet now. Be a perfect way to bounce back. Me knocked out of one cup competition. First cross dealt with. Castillo. The defender gets a shot off. I think Peacock Farrell exaggerates there with the save, but he makes the save. That's all that matters. think that's it for this match. That's it, 3-0. We are through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. And hopefully the draw is kind to us, because it hasn't been a kind episode in terms of cups. We have been knocked out of one, and I don't want to be knocked out of another. To cap off this episode, we're going to be playing a league game. We haven't looked at the league table so far in this episode. So yeah, that's something we're going to do first thing in the menu. But at the moment, this is the stats for the game. 6xg to that 1 point. To their 1, I was going to say 1.0. In terms of possession, 61% to their 39. Our passing accuracy was 91 compared to their 77. Just a dominant performance all round. George Hall coming from the bench, getting a start, got himself an assist. Stansfield, a goal. We got 2 goals from Vega, an assist from Montez, a rare one for the centre back. Got a lot of players in 8s and above. Sometimes the defeat can galvanise a squad, pull them together, because after that Brentford game, going into that one, I wasn't too sure if we was going to bounce back the way that we just did. Dictating the tempo, and Patterson, he comes back into the side like a new man. 25 dribbles from George Hall in this game. We might have to give him some more opportunities. Leonard, he's been playing really well. There's no reason to drop Leonard other than to create some sort of competition between the 2 number 10s. So it's official, George Hall can now become a central midfielder. So yeah, he can play in the number 10 role and as a central midfielder. What we do want to improve upon is his playmaking ability. So what we're going to do, use him as a half winger for now, because it does improve his dribbling, his ball control, his reactions, vision, crossing. And then once he becomes more established in that, we'll focus on the playmaking side of things. He's only 21 years of age. We can actually create a gem here. And the thing is, Michael Carrick and his men, they can be a tough task. So some of you guys have really good ideas in the comment section below, so always keep them coming. Like, I feel like you guys are right. Vega, he's going to be a top player going into the Premier League, and maybe come January, he might be hot property. So his value is going to keep going up. We definitely need to look at renewing his contract come the end of the season. We're fighting to try and get a hold of the league, whereas the likes of Middlesbrough, they're fighting for a playoff spot or solidifying a playoff spot. We're doing quite well to maintain the gap between us and Lewin. It's still a 4-point gap. Drawing 4 times and they've drawn 6 times. That's the only difference between our records at the current moment in time, other than goals for and goals against, which is really a landslide when it comes to goals for. Goals against, we've done quite well. In terms of Middlesbrough, they're the best defensive side, so that's one thing we have to take into account going into this game. But we're not bad defensively ourselves, only conceding 29. 4-2-3-1 wide, and the last 5 games, they've only lost once. They won the rest of them. They only have 1 key player highlighted. We drew 1-1. After that 2-1 win in the West Midlands derby, we drew 1-1 against the runner play. So yeah, just seeing that, it's put a barrier in my back now to go and actually put four past them. We can do it. It's not impossible. I'm going to leave Sung Ho out until the next episode. Right now, his sharpness is below 50. And yeah, we don't want to be using him or force him into the starting 11. I feel like our midfield is strong enough to dictate the tempo like we did in the last game. Since our first encounter, we haven't been able to settle the score against them. We haven't played against them in any cup games. So this is our only opportunity now to set the record straight. I feel like we definitely should have won the first time around. I would like to think we're a bit of a different side in the back end of this campaign. We have grown a lot more. We've done well here to not allow them to get a shot off. Normally, that's the first thing that happens when a game kicks off and we're not the ones kicking off. The goalkeeper gets tested, but not this time. Hansen is going to run forward, draw that into Stansfield. He should have dropped in the box. We don't need him to, though. We don't need him to. He's lethal. He doesn't need the penalty spot. He doesn't need a spot kick. He can score goals like that. Stansfield has given us the lead. Yeah, that was a moment there. We could have used good gamesmanship to gain a penalty, but it wasn't needed. This guy's always hungry for goals. Bloodthirsty, man. See, when the quality of the opposition improves, that's what you're going to get. Switches of play that catch a team off guard, and he's hit the stands. He's hit the stands with that. I thought he was going to hit the back of the net. He turns. Who's keeping him on, by the way? That's the frustrating thing about that ball being played in behind. You have to see opposition make howlers like that. Oh, Cochrane. Vega. Stansfield. Oh my days, how have we not scored that? That was worse than the other guys' miss. I can admit that. And plus, he's the top goal scorer, so he should be doing better. Oh no, it's on the inside now. They breached the inside of the penalty box. Oh no, long shot side of the box. Peacock Farrell Denies that. I'm surprised he does. After that long shot he didn't stop from Jonathan David in that first game. We're being dominated right now. 63 to our 36% possession. Middlesbrough in control of possession, but not the scoreline at the minute. Force, just allow them to run through the middle again. We just don't learn. Come on. No, I hate them, man. It's like it's FIFA Street, you know. Do you know FIFA Street when you know what's going to happen? You know what kind of flick is going to come. The player just drops on the ground to just... I don't know. That's annoying. Leonard should do better there. Pause. It's like it's the same maneuver. It's the same maneuver. Scales, he needs to come up. He's flat-footed. Like Peacock Farrell's dealing with way too much because of this flat-footed defender. And who the hell is Silvera? Like, he weren't even playing this way the first time we played against them. We should have been made it 2-0 inside 10 minutes, to be fair. Don't allow Middlesbrough to get back into this. Thank you. Leonard, he sets the record straight. The box crasher himself doubles the lead. Number 12, Mark Leonard on the score sheet. The boos are ringing around. Middlesbrough fans are not happy at the Riverside Stadium because they just witnessed their side come really close to equalising numerous times, and then all of a sudden, yeah, it just takes that one blow up the other end. Oh, same ball. Same ball. What is this goalkeeper doing? I'm done. I'm just done. Like, it's just a lot of scares at the back that just doesn't need to occur. Like, they don't need to scare me this way. We're going into the interval 2-0 up. Oh, Danawata. Him and Bielik in the midfield together is actually a shout. Stansfield. Hansen. I mean, he has slowed down in his chances being taken and chances being created. But yeah, something's got to give. Something's got to give with Hansen. He's not performing down that right-hand side at the moment. Vega. Just a really tricky individual to handle. Vega, right foot strike. Dieng with the save. Oh, what a howler. What a howler. What a... Hansen actually gets a goal now. Hansen actually gets a goal. Not in the conventional way. But yeah, Middlesbrough, they're all over the place. They're trying to play out from the back. They're being a bit too cheeky, giving it to the keeper with 3 players pressing. Look at the way it licks Hansen in his face, though. No word of a lie. For some odd reason, like, the gameplay just feels a lot better. I feel like any live patch, any live update that they may have done since the last time we recorded, I don't know. I haven't really had much complaints. So yeah, we're making several changes. Just been controlling the game on the edge of their box. It's just fun. We're just having fun out there. Training session kind of drill. Just moving the ball, giving goals, trying to find different avenues. And we found one. We found one. 4-0. Actually, it doesn't really feel like another avenue. Vega again on the score sheet. And to me, it just seems like Vega just finds himself in space, like acres of space. No one gets near him at all. 2 more changes. We're 4-0 up. I don't know how I predicted it, but I predicted it. We're going to put 4 past them. It's gone up the line again, McGree. Cochrane's had a handful to deal with in this game. Definitely going to have to empty out his pockets at the end of it too. Peacock Farrell with the last stop to save his clean sheet. Look at that. He's giving it to his defence. But he's not really looking at anyone while he's giving it to them. But yeah, we won 4-0 against Middlesbrough. I feel like we definitely redeemed the first encounter where we dominated and dropped 2 points, not all 3 points. Peacock Farrell had a really good episode despite his howler in the first game. I did say they dictated the tempo when it came to possession. 2.1 XG to our 2.8. Like I said, we made every opportunity count. Mark Leonard got the man of the match award. I don't know about Hansen. Even though he did contribute quite well in that game, he was getting himself involved in the build-up play, link-up, and yeah, just making decent runs. It's just his finishing. That's something that we've been able to question since Season 1 in League 1. We're going to play several games off camera and then regroup at some point. In terms of the table, this is how it looks at the end of the episode. So we are 7 points clear with a game played extra on Luton Town, so they do have to play their game before the table properly reflects how it's supposed to look. But yeah, I feel like we're going to continue to separate ourselves. Automatic promotion is well within our hands. We are currently 14 points clear on Everton, who are sitting third. So the race for Golden Boot is wild at the moment. So Alexis Vega, he's got 24 goals in 28 appearances. Second place is Stansfield, 21 goals in 28 appearances. Solari, 20 goals in 27. The list does go on. So we've got 2 players in the top 2. It's a really unique situation that I've inherited here. Like, listening to you guys taking over Birmingham City, it was a good idea, because in League One it was kind of smooth sailing. We had a few teething issues here and there. Same thing with the Championship transitioning, few teething issues, teething problems. But overall, the squad it's been levels above every opposition that we've encountered in both leagues, or on paper at least. On paper, there were a few games where we got outplayed and outmaneuvered. Now, even though May he's declining, we still got a bit of love for May, man. But yeah, it might make sense to regroup at Sunderland, but Sunderland they're not that much of a tough side. I think maybe regroup at Sunderland. Then after that, we've got Liverpool in the quarterfinals. Yeah, I just realised I said it out loud and it went over my head, but then I doubled back and realised. And then we got Derby County, so I think we could end the next episode at Derby County. We're going to Anfield. We're going to Anfield. It's wild. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. If you made it this far, smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and also hit the notification bell so you know if I want to go live, premiere video, or upload one.